On the morning of August 6, 2025, 5 soldiers woke up, threw on their uniforms, grabbed some breakfast, and headed to work at Fort Stewart, just another hot, humid Wednesday in Georgia. They had no idea that one of their own, a fellow soldier, a man they probably passed in the hallway dozens of times, was about to walk into their building and open fire. But what makes this story truly disturbing is what came before the first shot was fired. This is the true story of Quornelius Radford, a U.S. Army sergeant, clean record, no combat history, no signs of violence, until the moment he didn't just break, he exploded. And what triggered it? Well, buckle up. Because by the end of this episode, you might be asking the same question the Army is still trying to answer. How do you stop a killer, when no one knew he was broken? Radford was 28 years old. A logistics specialist. He worked behind the scenes, moving parts, managing equipment, nothing flashy. He wasn't deployed. He didn't stand out. But in May of 2025, Radford got pulled over in Hinesville, just outside the base. He was drunk. Blew over the limit. He was arrested, bonded out same day, and no one in his chain of command ever knew. 2 weeks later, he was due in court. But instead of showing up, he brought a handgun to work. The day before the shooting, Radford got into an argument with a coworker. Details are scarce, but what we do know is that Radford took it personally. The next morning, just before 11 a.m., he followed that soldier into a maintenance bay. And without a word, pulled a Glock 9mm from his waistband, and shot him in the chest. Then he started shooting indiscriminately. 4 more soldiers went down. But this is where things take a turn, and where true bravery kicks in. Unarmed soldiers nearby heard the shots. Instead of running, they charged Radford. They tackled him to the ground, risking their lives to stop the bloodshed. 5 were injured. 3 needed surgery. But miraculously, no one died. Radford was arrested on the spot. Calm. Silent. He offered no resistance. To this day, the Army doesn't know why Radford did it. There were no signs in his record. No disciplinary flags. No official mental health concerns. Just a DUI, and a quiet man with a personal weapon. And a trigger that no one saw coming. Sometimes, the scariest monsters wear the same uniform. Not because they planned to hurt anyone, but because something deep inside them broke, and no one was looking. This is one of those stories. If you found today's case shocking, unsettling, or thought-provoking, you're in the right place. Be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next week.